Hello, hello, hello. Such a goofball. Oh my goodness. Hi, Sue. Hi, Treese. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Trish. Hello, Mary Casey. Hi, Deborah. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Laura. Hi, Regine. Here he comes. He's such a goofball. Oh my gosh. Hi, Miss Donna Bonin. Hi, Sheila Duff. Hello, Miss Edie. Hello, Michelle. Ooh, I forgot today. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. No, don't mess up your hair. Hi, Gina. Hi, Beth. Where's the lid? Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Hi, Carrie. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. I know some of you got hit by a lot of rain. Hi, Tina. Got to put the lippies on, y'all. Got to put the lippies on. I know some of you got some icky weather over the weekend, so hopefully everything's okay for you guys. Now my hair is sticking in my lipstick because of the fan. This is nasty. So anyhow, you know, today was back to driving. So next is the hair clip. Oh, I know. So we had to, get Trevor back to work today. So back to, regular scheduled programming, and whew, it's crazy. Hi, Carol Frost. Hi, Renee. Oh, Troy, this is gonna die, son. Your phone is like on its last leg, bud. Where's the charger mommy bought you? So anyways, it was Trevor said it, he's so adult now, y'all. He's like, I have 2 meetings today, and I was like, excuse me. It's like, excuse me, sir. You got 2 meetings today. You're doing big things. So anyhow, so today we are going to start a little Halloween scenery. And hi, Sandy Kling. And I'm just going to tell you, this one is going to be like a couple parter because it's, unless I work with some of it off screen, we'll see. But you know what I mean? We'll see. Hi, Sandy Cooper. Oh, Miss Donna, I'm so sorry. You're definitely in my prayers. Please keep us posted and let us know, but I'm sorry to hear that. We've got some major flooding again in Louisville. New York school is flooded again. Golly. Miss Edie, is that normal for y'all over there? I guess because last year you guys I remember Miss Linda, was it last year? Miss Linda Baker got some crazy floods last year. But please, everybody, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. You're all definitely in my prayers. Hi, Carol McGill. Tomorrow you drive mom to work. And Trevor, tomorrow you drive mom to your work. Oh, I know, right? Then he's really going to be doing big things when he starts driving. Okay, so let's get my desk onto screen. If I can find the mouse, I don't know. It just does all kind of crazy things. I forgot to mute that one. Okay, so come on. Like the tracker ball is slow or something. Hi, Lori. Hi, Phyllis. And then Sandy needs rain bad in Tennessee. It's like people are getting flooded, and then other people can't get any rain. It's just bonkers, y'all. So if you can see here, I have quite a bit of stuff on my desk. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, hi, Miss Kathy, you know that I like my Halloween scenes. I like to do Christmas, like shadow boxes and stuff like that. I don't know why I like doing them because they're very involved. But I don't know. It's just fun to see it all come together. So If you guys remember, I showed you Mr. Scully yesterday. He might look a little different to you today because I did put bonding primer on his hat because I didn't want his hat to be just black. And we're going to do something fun to the hat. Hi, Janine. Hi, Helen. And then I have a bunch of these like plastic headstones that light up. I don't know if this is gonna do it. One of them light up. I haven't changed the battery. Is it this one that acts funny? Anyways, I haven't pulled the little rip on these, but they light up. I'll pull it and see if it works there. So it lights up. As you can see, there's like a funny little, like that one has like a cartoon ghost thing. This one had a skeleton, and this one has like a jack-o'-lantern witch thing. So I'll end up covering that with whatever I do. And then we have a little lantern that I did put bonding primer on with, I don't know if we're going to set it on a little small candlestick because, you know, he's obviously reading a book over here. So that might go a little higher. This is just in here. I just realized that this was put in here, but this was the little ghost that I found at Michael's, obviously not the right size. And then Sandy sent me that amazing one. But so that was the only one that I could find, but I don't know. We might use him. We might not. So now this was silver. And I thought this would be cute to do like, I don't know, something like a boiling pot of something. I don't know. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. These were on Amazon. Hi, Margaret. And then we have some light up little poison bottles. We've got some glow in the dark bones. And oh, this one is actually one of the egg, you know, that little egg holders. But I don't know if we might need to sit something up on that too. So I just pulled that out. We've got itty bitties and then a bunch of the little hay bales that I got from Dollar Tree last year. So this tray set, oh, this is the little whoopty whoop that goes in the lantern. This I got at Michael's because it's Ashland. So I got this at Michael's. Oh, you guys can't see. Is my camera strange today or is it just me? I feel like it's way over there. So it's got, you know, like a little gate here. And then it's metal, of course. So my thought is to, what am I doing with this phone? This one is plugged in. This one's almost dead too, baby. This has only got 2%. Put it on the charger in Mama's craft room. Or where's the little charger? Anyway, so I'm tinking in here. We're going to do, hey, Nicole, I have a bunch of Spanish moss. So I think that might be our base. And then we will build all of this stuff around Mr. Scully. Please don't do that, Troy. So that's why I'm saying it's going to take a minute. Because, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Because I did not even prime this, which now that I think about it, I probably should have, because more than likely I'm not going to just leave this black and set everything inside of it. So but that's never something I do. So yeah, I'll probably end up spraying this with the Rust-Oleum black bonding primer that I have, just because I'm going to want to do like something to the outsides of it. I'm not going to just leave it like that. So that would be silly. So again, all of that stuff is going to go into here. So what we can start to work on, I guess, I'm like, where do we start? What we can start to work on, I guess, is like See, I cannot really put this down because I kind of need to figure out what I'm doing with it. All right. So, and I also have a bunch of the little pumpkins, you know, that we can paint to put them on the hay bales, right? So, my brain is on overload, but if you know that this, you know, I've got to do at least a couple of these every season. So, everything's going to be built around Mr. Scully. I'm thinking. It's hard because you guys are top view. This is the only time that I wish you guys were portrait. But this will be his little lantern, right? And again, this is the little ting. Oh, it has glass that goes in this. I took the glass out to bond it. Anyway, so this is going to go next to him, and I'm going to use one of the little candlesticks to prop it up because it's going to get lost in the Spanish moss if we don't prop it. And then I don't know, maybe for this I'm thinking we'll paint it black probably and do something fun to it, and then maybe put like a bunch of cotton in there to make it look like, you know, like steam. I don't know. I'm sensitive to strong odors, Sue, so I have to wait until fall and do it outside. Okay. Terry was there the past 2 days, but I know I'm heading now. I have to build walls. I cut out windows. Say what? What did I miss? Boy, I need to. Hi, Jackie Bates. What is Sue making now? Resin with green pigment and skeleton in the bones. Say what? Okay, so let's start, I don't know. Let's start easy first, I guess. And then these, I have a black light we can charge up and we can stick the bones out of the Spanish moss, like all throughout the little, you know, the little ting-tings in the, I don't know what we call that little gated area thing. All right, so I'm thinking to start easy, because like I said, I want to get rid of that little childish. Can you guys, if I go like that, you guys can see it, right? So I love that they're headstones, but it's very childish. So let's get this painted first. Paint all of the stuffs, and I have a feeling once my brain starts going, it will start to work a little better. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Denise. Okay, so this was one of the little silver. It has little rubber feet that I put in my pocket last night so I wouldn't lose, and guess what? I don't know where they are. They'll probably end up finding them when I go to wash or something. So this will probably be, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let's put some 3D powder in here so that will give us some texture on the pot. So that way I can like, you know, do some dry brushing on the pot, and all the texture will pick up to make it kind of look, you know, like stone almost. It'll make sense at some point. I know I'm probably talking gibberish right now, but you know. So this is 3D powder. You could probably see it flying because I'm being hard-headed and not turning off my fan. But it, you know, gives you texture in your paints. And It all depends on you, on how much texture you want. But I want to put quite a bit in because I really do want to get kind of like that stone look once we paint it and then dry brush it. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of like texture in there, and I'm good with that. Now this is a brand new brush that we're obviously going to get all dirty. Hi, Lori. Hi, Leona. Hi, Joy. So don't freak out though, you know, as far as like, oh, I can't use my good brushes for this. It washes right out of your brushes. You don't have to worry about, you know, using like an older brush or anything. It will wash right out. So I'll go right back over that area that didn't have anything. So how's everybody's Monday? Troy didn't want to sleep last night. He kept coming in to the room to show me phone cases that he wanted me to buy him. No kidding. No kidding. Wake me up, pointing at his phone, showing me a different phone case from the one that he just woke me up and showed me. I wanted to wring his little neck. Hi, Helena. Hello, kitty girl. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. So now when you put this on, you can, you know, basically do it however you'd like. You can brush it on. You can, you know, kind of dab it on. It's all depending upon how much texture you want to see. Because obviously you're not going for it to be smooth if you're putting texture on it. And I see it all flying down. I'm not worried about it. Because I'll probably do it onto the headstones as well. Yes, this was silver. And when I was looking in my room last night, I was like, that looks like it could be a little, like witches. You know, the pots, they're little witches brew pots. What do you call them? And then if you want to even dry this and then put more on there when you're, you know, after it's dry to kind of build up that texture, you can do that as well. Inside, I will just paint it black though, because I don't necessarily need texture on the inside, especially since we're just going to put, I don't know, I'm thinking probably like cotton or something in there to make it look, you know, like steam. We'll see. We'll see. Again, it's going to be a process. Yes, a cauldron. That thing. You know, that thing. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. Yeah, exactly. He needs so many more, Carrie, that he was waking me up every hour, I felt, to show me cases. I was like, I'm about to wring your neck, Troy. You better quit it. Okay, so as we're getting down to the bottom of this, it's getting a little thicker, which is fine. I'm just going to mix in a little more black paint, and I'm just using the lamp black from Deco Art. And you can hear all the grit when you do this as well. Yeah, I was telling on you. Little turkey lips. And then I think, See, it's pretty cool. It has like a little bit of the like cracking going on, but I think I'm still going to put some texture all over. Not so much worried about getting it on that because I'm thinking we'll decoupage something on there. But we'll get it all over the rest. You need to charge it, Pops. You must not have charged it. You know, you must have taken it off of the charger all the many times you was coming into Mom's room. Look at that smile, little turkey. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Sophie. I didn't see you come in. Sorry. Yeah, stone paste would work as well, but I don't want to use stone paste today. See, can you see that texture? Love it. Joy. No, you don't want texture on your specs. You don't want texture on your spectacles. Get out of my Halloween stuff, sir. There's nothing there that is remotely close to phone accessories. Okay, let's get a little bit more in here and do these other two. No, he absolutely did not. Cheryl. He got the go back to bed. Whoa, he just kept coming, and what I did notice though is never was it the same one. Each time he came in, he had found a different one. And I was like, go back to bed. It's late. What are you doing awake still? And you know, he got to sleep in this morning. I, on the other hand, had to get up for Trevor. Oh, what? No, Bobs, don't do that, because then she's gonna bark all crazy. So this morning, or no, this weekend, I think he's liking the hallway. She's doing good. This morning, I made Trevor a breakfast burrito for work because he said yesterday that he's thinking that it would probably be like a good idea for him to have like breakfast burritos in the morning. I said, you do you? And are you gonna order these said breakfast burritos? And he said, oh, would it be too much to make it in the morning? I was like, you want me to make breakfast for you in the morning that takes like getting out pots and pans when I'm not even awake yet? He just went, oh, okay. Of course, he got his breakfast burrito this morning. Hi, Amy. Happy birthday. Oh, I hope you have a fabulous dinner. Happy birthday. All right. There's no like real good way to hold these while I'm doing the texture, so I guess it doesn't matter that my fingers are gonna get all in it. Are you going to night-night, Sophie? Good night. Good evening, Jill. Can you make me some burritos? Can you believe that? did not. I was just like, oh, you think that would be a good idea, huh? So when I got groceries this, weekend, I was like, It actually wasn't. It didn't take long. So I warmed up the tortilla and then I, made some eggs and then some turkey sausage. And then I just, made him a little breakfast burrito. But I was like, golly, this kid is lucky I love him. Got me over here before 10 o'clock in the morning, functioning. Jeez. So I told him when I was in, I said, you got turkey sausage because it was quicker. I'm not about trying to make turkey bacon today. It's Monday. I was like, okay, that's fine. Thank you. All right. So we've got these done. It doesn't really matter if I'm touching it, honestly, because, trying to figure out a way to touch this, though, without getting everything all over the place. I guess that's fine. I need to make some burritos and freeze. I was thinking about, making them last night and then, warming them up. But I'm going to be honest, I don't like leftovers. I don't know. I've always been this way. I don't like most leftovers I don't like. Now, of course, pizza the next day and, lasagna, stuff like that is always better to me the next day. There's just some food that's better the next day, but I really was thinking about making his burritos last night, warming them up, and then I thought that's going to be gross, because the tortilla is going to be all cold and, Aw, thanks so much, Helena. Lost internet for about 5 minutes, Miss Donna Sue. Gosh. Well, I'm proud. I know. Aren't you proud of me? I functioned at 7 o'clock this morning. I was like, oh, this is something else. So then I made extra. And I messaged Nick. I was like, when you come home, there's sausage and eggs. If you want to make a sandwich, before you go to sleep. So whatever. Make him cook it. He's not going to cook it at 7 o'clock in the morning while he's getting ready. Look at all that. So when we dry brush that, that's going to look so cool. And I didn't put it on thick, so it's not going to take, a long time to dry or anything by any means. I can already tell it's dry, see? So, but it just will have all that amazing texture on there. And then I'll get closer. Whoops. I'll get closer in with a smaller brush and I get some of this dry. Leftovers have high histamine and lots of folks can't eat them. I'm one of them, but puppy loves. Yeah, my husband does. Your husband doesn't like. I've just always been that way. Thanks, Miss Kathy. Even from when I was younger, I didn't like leftovers. I don't know. It was something to me. It would taste very, very different, especially chicken. And I typically we eat a lot of chicken, right? Chicken. I don't eat any pork, not for any religious reasons, but just don't eat pork. But I don't like the way chicken tastes reheated. I don't know. It's just, I know it's just a me thing probably, but So yeah, I was like, that would be so. I wouldn't want to eat a warmed up burrito. So I didn't do it to him. Do you know my address, Terry? Can you pop some burritos on ice? Put some burritos. I can, Beth. I don't know what it's going to be like by the time it makes it over to you. All right. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush and get it. Again, I'm not going to get it because I want to decoupage in there. Let's get a little bit of paint. My husband takes leftovers for lunch. Yeah. Like Nick, Trevor, they don't eat leftovers. That doesn't bother them. But I don't know. Just a weird thing, I guess. Oh, that's funny. Your husband doesn't. And did Nick say? No, he was just like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. And then when I got home, I was like, what did you make? He said a breakfast sandwich. I was like, oh, okay. Because I can't eat that early. Unless we're out like on vacation or something, I can't eat like early in the morning like that. Like I'll get a funny tummy. Okay. So I'm not really worried about getting it all like, because if you can tell there's a little ridge in there, I will paint that better with just black solid paint once we get it all decoupaged in there. But I do want to put texture on like the, the main, like the skeleton part here. And then let's see if I can get it into that ridge there. Because I don't want the rice paper on any texture. It might look kind of, I guess it wouldn't matter, be bumpy, but it's Halloween. Okay. So they look kind of haphazard and crazy right now, but you'll see when we get the white on here how cool it looks. And I knew it. Knew I was going to miss one of the feeties. And then in there, I'm just going to paint. Ooh, I might do it gold in there. I think I'm going to do it gold in there. Hold on a minute. All right, let's get this sorted because this is crazy. What happened? You missed something? Who is Nick? Nick is my other half. He's my boyfriend. It's our anniversary is this month, and Nicole was on the phone, and I go, babe, our anniversary is this month. I said, do you know what day it is? And he goes, yeah, of course I do. And I go, what day is it? And Nicole and I were just kind of patiently waiting. He goes, it's the 25th. And I go, oh, good job. And I go, how long has it been? He goes, a long time. Nicole and I started cracking up. I said, how many? He goes, a lot of minis. Like, excuse you. Okay. I am going to use, wait, should we do a gold in here? Or should we do like hold on a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. We're going to do the antique copper in there. So let's paint that black in there. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, just coffee. I'm good with just coffee. I don't need like a bunch of different drinks. But yeah, I was like, no, really, how long? He was like, a long time. No, how many? A lot of minis. It's like, you silly. All right, so because it is the metallic and not the delicate, if it was the delicate, I wouldn't even worry about painting it black inside. But it is the metallic, which is always better on a black base. So I'm just going to paint it black in there. And it looks like I have to dry the organics. It's our cauldron now that I'm pretty sure it was like the sugar boat before. So that way there'll be a little bit of gold coming out or peeking through the, what's it called? The cotton. Okay. I think we've got that all good is good. And then, oh, that's what I did. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, so let's dry the inside of this really quickly. And then we will, I will probably need this again, won't I? We will paint the inside, dry brush these, decoupage these, and then those will be done-ish. And then we'll maybe go over to Mr. Scully. Oh, I didn't fix the TV, did I, Troy? Okay. I will. I already know you're trying to trick me to get up. Troy, please don't. Okay, come on. Hold on a minute, y'all. There you go, baby. Like I said, he doesn't even like to watch TV, but he is the TV police, I tell you what. Okay, so I really want to dry brush these, but I'll be patient. I've got to get this out of here, though. It's driving me nuts. It's dirty. Okay. Troy, you have to stop doing that, Pops. You're going to pop the tablet right out of here. Okay. Let's get the inside of that really quickly. And then we'll dry brush. Now, I don't know. Those probably just need to be black as well, doggone it. So this is the antique copper. You see? One of my favorite metallics. And I don't know, we won't see a lot of this because there'll be cotton in here. But whatever does peek through. And then on the cotton, I want to spray that with like a tack spray and then sprinkle a bunch of like glitter on the cotton so that it has some, you know, some twinkle. So like I said, we're going to be here for a minute. We're going to be here for a minute. Not today, I mean, but, you know, there's going to be like a part good Chilean. Heart Cachillion. I'm back. Beth. Okay. I know. You can't see the bottom, but I can see brush strokes. Okay. So that's the inside. Now let's do a little dry brushing on these, and then we'll find some rice paper to put on, because I'm pretty sure the rice paper will be thin enough that the light will still shine through. It might not be super bright, but it'll shine through enough. Okay. I know, right? It's perfect. And I've had this for a long time because I have like the little a smaller teapot. And I know they weren't a set, but I remember I got them together. They were itty bitties together. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry brush. I'm gonna actually use the acrylic white just because this one is not as opaque. And I want to dry brush, so I'm not trying to get it to be opaque. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So when you dry brush on 3D powder, I can speak English at some point, you know, just be mindful that it's probably, don't be easy with it so you don't flick off the 3D powder. So I'm going to use I ordered a bunch of mop brushes that are smaller because I don't know what are happening to my mop brushes. I feel like I'm losing them. Okay, so I'm just going to get one of my fluffies, work it all into the bristles first. And I am going to tap off all of that. And I'm rotating while I do so. And then let's just come over here and just kind of like I talked about, I'm going to flick the brush. And then as soon as it makes contact, I'll stop pushing down, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you can even, yeah, you can start to see the texture. So when you're doing your 3D powder, obviously the more texture you put on, the more, you know, you'll see. I'm going to really highlight the leggies, the feeties. Make those a lot more prominent than the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I don't know. This one did not have a lid, so. I'm going to get up underneath that ridge. And let's do the bottom, although it's not going to be seen, but we know that it's done just in case. So can you see now? It's got like that dirty, dusty, and I'm actually thinking that we add like a wax to it for a little bit of shine, but I don't know what color yet. But look at how cool that looks with all that texture on there. Hi, Tammy. Well, Lord, this after my pumpkins disaster yesterday. Now I get it. Wait, what happened? I was watching the replay. I didn't get a notification you were on, and I don't even know how I missed the telegram because I was looking to see if you were coming on and didn't even notice until this morning that you were on yesterday. What do you mean? What disaster? What happened? I didn't finish watching. I was watching when, let's see, what part did I end at? I'm trying to think. So I heard you say that you were having technical difficulties and it was because of you were putting the molds on them. And then the color, what happened yesterday? Well, the color was all of a sudden, I couldn't figure out. The dry brush was going all wrong. Oh, no, again? It's not a cauldron, Lori. It was a silver. It was one of the silver pieces I found thrifting, and I just made it into a cauldron. When I went into my room and I was walking by my shelves, I was like, hey, that looks like it'll be perfect. So I put bonding primer on it. Okay, let's go a little heavy here. And here. Oh man, I knocked off, you see what I'm saying? I knocked off that texture and I like that right there. There's like a glob right there. Okay. Yeah, on the third 3D powder wasn't showing right. Oh, I wonder why. So I went real heavy right there. I'm going to go heavy here on my edgings. So you guys know that this was smooth, and then we put all of this yummy texture. Look at that. Oh. Okay, and then remember the back had some like little cracking or whatever, but whoo-hoo. Crisis inverted. That was a lot of paint on my brush. It's wet, that's why. Look at how cool that looks. Let's get him a little bit wider. So this is cool, right? All right, let's get a little bit more white. Hi, Sheila number 2, because I used the hard brush. Oh, no. So you probably would have gotten away with doing the hard brush like today, Nicole, because it would have dried all the way through. But even though it was dry to touch, surface level was only dry. So you needed to use like a mop brush or, you know, a fluffy, but not your like DQ brushes. especially if you were putting on the 3D powder thick, because it'll knock it right off and disturb it. Hi, my Monica. How are you, my sweet friend? How's baby girl? Yeah, Thank you. And I think that's, a little part of why I like, it's not even that I like doing like the Halloween scenes, or I think because I just like doing little sceneries like this. I guess maybe it makes more sense when it's like Halloween or Christmas, to do a bigger project like this. I mean, I guess you could do it whenever, but when there's more of like a theme, I guess I can kind of get into it. Okay, and then let's go a little, again, I'm going to go a little bit harder on the edges. Oh, she did? Oh, I'm glad she's doing good. Okay, and here, and then again, we'll get in a little bit more around. So I want to show you something. You see how bright white this is right now? Keep in mind when your paint dries, it's going to dry down to a different color. So you see how the white is not as bright on this one, the first one we did. That was a personal choice that I used with the acrylic white rather than my Waverly plaster. So if you want it to be a bright white, or, whatever your colors, always make sure you keep an eye on your color, because when it dries, it's always going to dry down to a different color, a little different. So if you need to go back over something or go back over your highlights or your edges, just when it's dried down. So I'm going to be really easy right here because I see some thicker spots that I don't want to disturb. I like that texture. And then also this texture will lend itself to when I put like some cotton, or I have like that webbing or whatever, it'll grab on the texture, right? So, cotton will grab and then it'll look really cool. All right, so these are our little headstones. And again, right now we're still fine. They light up, right? So, all right. Now, this one's dried, so I'm just going to come right here again. Okay. So cool. All right, let's get this mess out of here. All right, yighty. Spooky time already. Spooky time. Okie dokie, artichoke. So now what I want to do is I want to find something to decoupage in the middle here. I still have all kind of stuff out here. Hold on a minute. We're not working on all of that right now. All right. So I pulled my paper from last year's Halloween stuff and this year. And I'm tinking. Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. So this is obviously this is Decoupage Queen. So let's pull out. Let's pull out a 4-pack. I'll pull that out just in case. And then let's pull this one and this and see what's cooking. What's cooking? Hi, Robin. Did I miss Lynn? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Holly girl. All right, so again, I don't know what color Mr. Scully is going to be. I don't know what color all the other stuff is going to be. So I'm kind of being careful as far as I like this, but then I'm going to be stuck with, purples and reds. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing, but let's see if we can get so we can probably get a couple of these label things in there, like the boo. Maybe what about this one? As you can tell, I've used these. Secret Witch's Potion. All right, what do you guys think? Should we put like label in there, or should we go for like, because I can obviously get like Salem's Apothecary. I can totally get that in there. We can get like the bird, the owl, the bird. Get the owl in there, and then maybe like we can probably use one of these to get, or we could do the witch. I don't know. What do you guys think? The 4-pack or like the labels? Now I will really quickly though. Well, they're already white. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I probably should. Terry. The labels. Or Troy didn't bring me my clip. I like the 4-pack. The 4-pack, the 4-pack. Oh, you guys like the 4-pack. The 4-pack? Witch, Bat, and Skull. From the 4-pack? Okay. We could do that. You're slipping, mister. You're leaving me to my own vices, putting my hair up all by myself. All right. So like the Salem Apothecary, Is that what we're thinking? The Salem Apothecary? Hi, Papas. Or this one, maybe. Were you outside playing in the water? Oh, Troy James. Yay. You're soaked. I just washed your shoes, Pops. Troy, you're soaked. Little turkey lips. So we like the witch in there? Ow! The labels? Well, we could do the witch, and then we could do the boo. All right. Hold on a minute. Let's get a little, and I don't know what it is about me always trying to decoupage in the most challenging of places, because this is just bananas. All right. We'll do the witch on one, and then we'll do the boo. No, I'm not talking to you. You're all wet. Go stand in the sun. Chicken Little. Huh? Did you wet it? Please tell me you didn't wet your phone. Did you wet it? All right. So that is pretty much, so as what I have talked to you guys about before, I just broke the fibers. And we'll get her out of here. And then, I don't know what's happening. Are you all blind? Did you not just see that was Troy? Okay. So that will be, oh, that looks kind of cool. That'll be our little witch. And then we'll take the boo and put boo in here. Boo or poison in the crow? Oh, poison's too big. Oh, are you showing them? They can't see. There it is. PT time. Can you sit? Can you eat your pudding in the sun? Can you go sit on the couch in the outside? You want me to charge it for you here? I know, you're wet. Okay. I know you're wet. What you gonna do? You gotta go dry off in the sun. Okay. A swamp monster. Hi, Vicky. If you can still buy angel hair, that would work well in the con. Ooh, that's it. I know. You're wet. You even got spotty dotty on your glasses. What do you want me to do? Papa's like, you shouldn't stand over here though, because Mama's her fan is on, and your little skinny mini butt is gonna get coldy. Angel hair. Why can I not think about what angel hair is? Angel hair. Angel hair. Okay, so we got the fibers on that all broken. And then that just will come right out of there. And I mean, look, you can do that any way you want. You can put it in there and then just water cut it and pull it away. I just find it to be a little easier this way, especially when it's a funny shape like that. Okay, that's our boo. And then for this one, I think we can get the cats and the pumpkin in there. Oh, wait a minute. Or should we get the moon in there? No, let's do the pumpkin and the skull. I told you to sit down in the sun, not sit down over here. Okay. Oh, your phone again? Skinny pasta. Really? Wait, is that what you're talking about? Hi, Chauncey. I think it's thin fiberglass, but I could be wrong. What tool are you using to break the fiber? I'm just using a score tool, or like a nail dotting tool, would work. I usually use my Cricut score tool, but it's a little bit thicker, and so I want to, which is this one. That's the one I usually use, but since this is such a small space, I'm using just the smaller, like, dotting tool. But it just, like I said, just really, go around it. You break down those fibers, and literally it will pull right away for you. Just hold, because you might get one of the longer fibers in there. And then, it might pull away what you don't want. But just grab and pull. There you go. So we get a little bit of the tree, we get the cat, and then, now let's just see, for kicks and giggles, is this one? Oh, look, it still shows through. Sucky now. All right, this is garbage. This is nothing. This is nothing. Okay. Put that over there so it won't get ruined. It'll probably get ruined anyways. What is this hay bale doing here? All right, let's get a little bit decoupage glue and varnish. You can buy it at your store. What? They use it on Christmas trees instead of tinsel. I will look on Amazon as soon as I get off of here, and because that sounds cool, because it sounds like what I would do with, because like I was saying, I wanted to do, put the spray tack on the cotton, so that way that'll be like little, little glistening sparkles. All right, let's get, obviously, Terry, you're working in a smaller space. You don't need a whole glob of it. Let's get the glue on here. Get these down, and then these will be almost done. All right, let's get our witch. Uh-oh, I don't want that. Okay. Actually, I won't use my squeegee. I will just use my brush. Did that on purpose, but there we go. Okay. And then we will go around the outer edges with the, like a black patina or something. So that way it looks like it's supposed to be there and not like we just stuck some paper on top. Okay. Uh-oh. Listening to you while I set up my board and you and Troy are cracking me up. So, hi, Wendy Martin. So, Miss Monica, y'all will be on tonight. So, if you guys are interested in some beautiful jewelry, 7 o'clock Eastern, she will be on, and it's $5. All the jewelry you see me wear every single day is from my Monica. It's $5. Can't beat it. And like I always say, she's just one of those that's one of the few people you will meet that has an amazing, amazing heart, and you just, you're drawn to her. There's just something about her that you just are drawn to her because she's just an amazing person. So her and her husband. So you go over and say hi to her. Whether you buy something or not, your support is always appreciated. So Team BFF2, she's in the comments, and I know Sue will put a link probably before I can even look up. Or she probably already did. She already did. Yeah, But, and her jewelry is lead and nickel free, so don't worry, because like I actually was worried when I first started buying jewelry from her a long time ago. Now it's been probably almost a year, a little over a year, because my ears are super sensitive. Just jewelry. I'm just sensitive to jewelry in general, but I've never ever had a problem with the jewelry from Monica. So you get compliments on your jewelry all of the time. Aww. Hi, my sweet Robin. How are you? Terry, how long have you been doing lives? I've been doing lives. Well, I don't know how to answer that question, Lori. I've been doing lives on my channel consistently only since December. But I've been doing lives for 3.5 years. My first live was for Stamperia. They asked me to do a live for them, and then they asked me back again. And that was the only reason why I actually created like any crafting stuff, because I didn't want my personal stuff to be out there. So that's why I created Terry Lightsy, and then I would only do events with the group of my friends. We would only do events. So I didn't do like regular lives, but I've only been doing lives since December. Yeah, and if you're going to the Sparkle Retreat, Miss Monica and Papa Bling Steve will be there. They will be there. You will get to meet them and buy beautiful jewelry. All right, let's get these varnished, because I need to get up in the edgings and get that fixed. And in Yvette's class, I found my love for my bear wax. I forgot about my bear wax, and doing Yvette's class, I pulled it out and I was like, oh, my bear wax, why have I not used you? So I'm going to put that top protectant coat on there so we can get in there and do some blending and get that white gone from around the edges, because obviously that was a weird spot to get into. So did I say wax? Not wax. My Bear Gloss. Did I say wax? Sorry. It's my top coat. My varnish. You know how you always need that protectant coat so you can do your antiquing gels and pastes and stuff, so you have time to wipe, you know, if you make any mistakes. Oh yes, please check her out, Robin. You'll love her. Her and Steve, they're live almost every Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern. Every now and again, you know, just like all of us, some things happen. But if you follow her page, Team BFF2, you unfortunately have to make sure it's the number 2, Team BFF2, because her other page was, you know, taken by lovely people. Sue, what date is that? Is that the date when I was doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Is that the... Because I started doing lives like 3 days a week just to kind of test it out. But I didn't start doing lives every day until December. And I remember December because that's when Trevor, he went on his, you know, Christmas break. And I was like, let's see if I do this, if I can, you know, if it'll work. But I was doing lives, you know, like every other day. Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a little while. But yeah, prior to that, it was only like someone would ask me, or, you know, Stamperia asked me, or Mad Arches asked me, or, you know, a shop or something, or we, you know, had an event or a fundraiser, but I never just came on and did a live just to do it. And those were like 1 hour lives. Like I was on and out of there and done in an hour. So, all right, let's try this. Thanks, Robin. Hi, Lisa Siegel. All right, so I think I'm not going to worry too much about blending the paper and getting some paint and blending out the edges, because that's just doing too much for these little areas. So I am going to just blend it out with some patina, and I think I'm going to use my Posh Chalk, because that black is very black. And Onyx is right at my feet again, so I cannot move. Thank you, Mama. Goodness gracious, girlfriend. You like to stay there and I run over you. All right, so let's get the Posh Chalk black, which is super, super black. You can use whatever you like. And then I'm going to get my little my little brushes. Lisa, you did your first live last night? Congratulations. Hi, Kay. How are you? Okay, so this will be the last thing we need to do to these little things, and then we'll have our cauldron, our headstones, and then we can start on to Mr. Scully. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here, and I'm just going to go right to that edge, and I'm not worried about my paper, because that's why we did the varnish. But I am going to come in with another brush and then just kind of smoke it around there. So you can see that white is now disappearing. So I'm just smoking out the black patina around the picture just to get rid of that white edge from the paper not going all the way to the edge. Okay, now this is going to be a little, there we go. So you can see now it doesn't look right, like it's not standing out so much, all of those edges. And then if there's some on the paper that you don't like, just wipe it back. That's why you put your varnish on, so you can wipe it back with no issues. All right. And then this one, just going to do the same thing. I'm going to come around. Now, because this area is quite small, I'm going around the whole thing at one time, but you guys know typically I would do this in a lot smaller section if I was, you know, doing a full size. So I'm just going to blend that out. And then anything that I don't want on the paper, I'm going to just come and then wipe it back. Okay, so it takes care of that icky white edge. Oh, you're lost without it. Oh, that's so sweet. Hi, Kathy. These are from Amazon. Okay, this one, I didn't have too much of an edge, but still, we're going to come and do the same thing. And then we'll get that blended back. Just creating the slightest halo. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe off right down here. And then we should, aw, look, it still lights up. We don't have that. Oh, I didn't pull the plug on this. So you can see a little bit of the, you can see a little bit of the pumpkins behind it when it's lit up. But it's not bad because it says boo, so not bad. Okay, so these are done. This is done. I will definitely look into the angel hair, right? That's what it was called. Okay, now where is our little tinting? Okay, so this is our, so if we were to just look at this right now, right? Ooh, we need to vacuum this thing out. So we have, these are going in here. And see, that's what I'm saying. I very much need to, I will put bonding primer on this. because at the very least, I would want to at least do like some texture on it and have that uniform to the outside of this. So at the very least, we will put bonding primer on here. So, and then we still have to figure out what to do to his hat, because I just didn't want it like black with the gold buckle. You know, I just can't have it just plain black. Hi, Lisa Colin. Oh, okay. I see it. I don't think I've ever used that before. Not in a craft, I haven't. Thanks, Sue. All right, so now this is going to go, and this has glass that goes all around it. So this is what we'll do with the glass really quickly. So let's clean the glass, and as you can tell, some of the glasses looks all crazy. I didn't do that. It came that way from, I think, Hobby Lobby. They always play me. Let's clean these off, and we're going to put some opaque gel on these and fog these puppies up. I say fog, but you know what I mean. You're too young for it, Terry. Us old gals used it at Christmas. Interesting. Okay, so I want to clean my glass. And I have opal gel, but I know it's sold out and a lot of you cannot get it. So I've showed y'all that you can use the Heavy Body Gel Matte to accomplish the same look. So again, this is going to go in the sides all the way around that. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because I will put lights on the inside of this little thing. And I believe I have red lights. So Heavy Body Gel Matte, this is the one that does not dry clear. The Heavy Body Gel Glossy does, right? So we're going to get a brush, 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 and another plate because I haven't used enough. And I'm just going to get a little bit of gel. I need to stop that. Okay. And then let's get a little bit of water. Just a little bit. I'm only wetting my brush. I am not going to, usually with the opal gel, you would wet, inside of your gel just to make it kind of a little looser. I find with the Heavy Body Gel Matte, you really only need to use your brush with a little damp, and it does the trick for you. Now, you can use a brush if you want. You can, use the dauber. You could use whatever you like. If you do feel it's giving you a little tug, then just wet your brush a little more. Aww. The crackle gel you can't get anymore. That is also discontinued. So yeah, there's that. So the thing is the reason why those are discontinued is they would become fairly solid quickly, and you wouldn't get very many uses out of them. And obviously it was getting frustrating, you know, you open a jar and you only get one use out of it, no matter if they were small or not. So I think they just made the decision to discontinue it. You know, but we like the effect of the opal gel, but using the heavy body gel matte allows us to still get that effect, and you get a humongous jar. Because, right, so you compare the opal gel to the heavy body gel matte. I mean, it kind of works out. Right. All right. Let's try these. I have to find my wipes under all of this mess. Goodly muggly, y'all. Come here, Scully. You gotta go down for a minute, brother man. Okay. So if you can see, it's starting to dry already, and it gives you that same kind of look as the opal gel, right? So let these do its thing over here. Okay. Heavy body gels. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's starting to, so it starts to cloud up. I will go ahead and more than likely I'll just do both sides, because I mean, you're gonna see the other, you know, the other side. That way I don't have to worry about which side I'm putting out. Doesn't matter, I guess. But I'll do the back side when I get off of here. I just wanted to use that last little bit up. Okay. It's good for that. I saved these. Lynn gave me those. Okay. So I guess before I leave you guys, what I need to figure out is what color I want to paint this bad boy, because I don't want everything to be black. I mean, you know, I guess I could, but iridescent metallic angel hair is pretty cool. It's a bit like candy floss texture. I'm gonna definitely be looking at it, Julie, because I really don't remember or recognize what it is. I mean, Sue sent me a link, and I don't even recognize it on there. So what about antique copper in rusty and dark? What's that mean? Antique copper in rusty and dark. What does in rusty and dark mean? You lost me after the antique copper. Hi, Betty. No, this is not a kit. This is me putting this together. These are all pieces I have bought individually at like Amazon, the thrift store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Well, rusty and dark, but copper tones. So like, how do I make antique copper rusty and dark? Thank you, Betty. I'm trying to get in your head, Nicole, and I'm like, what is she trying to tell me right now? And I'm lost. I'm trying to think of what you would possibly be talking about. All right, let's do something. Nicole, you're going live today, aren't you? Heavy Body Gel Matte. Heavy Body Gel Matte. You're going live, right? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, let's paint this the antique copper for right now. And then I am going to put crackle medium on it. And then I'm going to put black on it. And then we'll work backwards. So let's do this now. If you know crackle medium, you know you cannot crack metallic. Okay? But, and I know I'm painting this without painting it black first. I know. You cannot crack metallic, but you can make metallic the first part of the sandwich and then crack the black acrylic on top. But it will not work the other way. You couldn't put the black acrylic down, put the crackle medium, and then crack the metallic. It will not crack metallic. So now this is what color is inside of the cauldron. So this will be what peeks through from the lantern. And this lantern, I can't remember. I think it was from Hobby Lobby. I could be wrong, but I know it came in a 2-pack because I got 2 of them. I have another one. You guys have probably seen. I used one of them in my pictures for a long time. There you go, baby boy. All right, so again, Nicole will be on at her regular time, but if you go over and tell Monica hi and you haven't been over there before, just let her know that you're new, and all first-time buyers get free shipping. So if you buy something from her, you get free shipping with your first purchase. And she will be on at 7 Eastern time. 4 o'clock my time, which is right when I start to go driving. So if you guys want anything, you better hurry up and get it before I stop. All right. Try not to go willy-nilly with the paint so I don't have a whole lot to clean up on the inside. Okay. Fine line this instead of the crackle medium. I could put fine line and then put black in the cracks in the fine line. I don't know. I can do the crackle medium, which is basically a sandwich, or I can do the fine line with the black in the cracks. What do you guys think? I see you, Troy. I'm not even making eye contact because I see what you're doing. We had to go early on Friday. We don't have to go early today, mister. I see you. I see you. I know. You're going to use your brother's old backpack? Go ahead. Yeah, he's not using it anymore. Mom bought him a new one yesterday. That was Troy's excited scream, if you don't know. Okay, so that's our lantern. Yeah, he's trying. Okay. All right, so what I am going to do is, without you guys, so you guys don't have to watch the, whole drying process tomorrow, all I'm going to do is dry this and then fine line crackle it. And then, I don't know if you guys can even see, but these are they're fogged over. There you go. Now you can see. So they're almost dry. Like I can see there's a little bit that's not dry up there. So it gives you that same effect as the opal gel. So tomorrow when we come back, I will put the top layer on the lantern. I'm going to paint on the inside because you can see all the white on the inside. I don't like that. And then we'll also work on his hat, which I'm not sure if I'm going to check his hat, if I'm going to stripe his hat. I don't know, but I know I do want something different on his hat. And then I don't know if there's anything else that we have to paint. Oh, but these won't take long. We have to paint up the lips for the lantern because he's going to sit too low. The lantern is going to sit too low, so I have to lift up see, it's going to be too low in there. Well, I think so. So I want it lifted up here. So we need to paint the little like candlesticks and stuff like that. So if it's Trevor's and he can use it, he's like over the moon, right? Because he thinks that Trevor's going to take it back. But I bought Trevor like an kind of like a messenger bag. And so now he's going to use his backpack and he's so excited. Hi, Miss Luca. Yeah, that's his excited scream when he does that. When he's like, ah, that's his excited scream. So, all righty. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Same time, same place. And I will spray the outside tray today. I'll take it out and spray it right now too. If you use a longer candlestick, it'll look like a lamppost. Oh, for this, Mary Casey? Like to put it up higher? You're onto something there. I'll have to look because I need to make sure I don't have that it's longer. Or I can do like I did with the mailbox and stack some of the taller ones that I have. I'll look at that and see what it looks like. Very good idea, ma'am. Alrighty, y'all. I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.